Angie, so nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you too.
Luz Maria was a big hit in Poland. I don't know, did you realize?
I didn't know, but I heard. I was surprised. I was like, wow, that's nice to hear. It's been a long time and people still remember. So
Yes, they
that's
do.
that's good.
How do you recall shooting Luz Maria? I suppose it was intense. A lot of episodes.
Oh my God, that was a long time ago. I remember it was I had a great time because it was my first time. I'm from Colombia, but it was my first time in Peru. And it's such a beautiful country, Peru. And so I remember that time as a time in which I ate so well in that country because they have the best food. I met a lot of interesting people. I traveled. It was good times.
And it made you a star, right?
I don't know.
It did for sure.
No, I've been working for a long, long time, but especially when I was in Peru, one of the beautiful things when I was doing that show, I did a film called Pantaleón y las Visitadoras with a Peruvian director, Francisco Lombardi, and that was like a huge thing for me. I always wanted to work in film, and he gave me my first lead role in that film, and it's based on a book, Mario Vargas Llosa, who is a Peruvian author, a writer, and it was like something very important in my career. So I'm always going to be thankful with Peru.
And now you are playing in Kobiety Mafii 2, directed
Yes.
by Patryk Wega. How did he reach you? And were you surprised?
I was surprised. Yeah, I live in Los Angeles, and I got a phone call from my agent in Spain, and she told me about this project, and I was like, really? Like, yeah, I didn't know that. It was a surprise that someone from Poland was interested in me to shoot a film. So I was very curious, and I read the script, and I thought that the character was fascinating. Yeah, definitely. It was, as an actress, you not always find characters so powerful, and this was the perfect character in which you can take risks, and so everything started being like an adventure to me. The whole thing, like Poland, and I don't speak Polish,
Yes. And how do you like it here?
I love it. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I was telling you, like Warsaw in autumn, I think it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. And I haven't done much because I've been working a lot, but like tourist-wise, but I've been walking a lot in parks and in the city, and it's like, wow, it's so beautiful. The colors, probably you guys don't really see it because you're used to
We
it.
appreciate that.
You don't
right.
appreciate it because you see it, every year, I guess. But for me, it's very, very spectacular.
Can you tell us more about your character in movie?
My character is called Aida. It's a very strong woman. She's very passionate. She's a little bit obsessive, and she has her little obsessions, about love and about career and about things she wants in life. And she has a very dangerous mind, and also she has an illness, which is her vulnerability. But this is a kind of a vulnerability that she doesn't want to show to anybody. And she's a very lonely person, and she can be very dangerous sometimes. So it's a character that has a lot of layers, and it was so interesting to just have fun with it.
As you said, you live in California, and you work there also. What's the difference between Hollywood and Polish film set?
I don't know. I mean, I've worked in different countries, and I feel like it's always the same. The only difference normally in every production that I've been working with, it's the money, to be obviously, like it's the budgets. But at the end of the day, when you're shooting,
Money is
they
good
say-
here?
I'm not going to talk about money. But when they say action, it's the same. You're just working, and it's just a new journey, and that's what I love about this job. because you adapt. You're in a new country, different people, different crew, and they say action is the same. It's the same everywhere. So that's what I feel.
And how do you like Polish cast? Did you make any friends already?
Everybody's been very, very kind, and you have here amazing actors. And unfortunately, we haven't been able to do stuff outside of the set because, like I said, it's been a lot of work. But we have a good time, and now that we're going to Colombia, I hope we have more time to just do stuff, and I can show them around.
Will you show them Colombia?
I mean, we're gonna be in Santa Marta. I'm not from Santa Marta. I'm from from Cartagena, but I know people. I'm joking. No, like yeah, it's probably we're gonna finish early. I hope, and then we're gonna have more time to go to beautiful places that we have there, like the Tayrona Park, which is one of my favorites in Colombia. It's so beautiful, and you take hikes, like long hikes, and you end up in these beautiful beaches. So I hope I can take them there.
And I suppose Colombian parties are the best ones.
I'm not really, I'm more like a nature kind of person. But if we can go dancing, I can take them dancing too. And let's see if they maybe they can learn to dance a little bit of salsa or something like that.
You were shooting with Nicolas Cage lately.
Yes.
Tell me more about it.
Yes, I was shooting this film. It's called Kill Chain, but probably the name is gonna change. And it's also like everything happens in one night. It's a thriller, and it was very, very fun to do. It was great working with him. Obviously, he's an amazing actor, and yeah, it was nice. We shot it in Colombia. It's an American film, but we shot it in Bogota.
Just between us, who's more handsome, Nicolas Cage or your partner in crime, Piotr Adamczyk?
They're both handsome, of course. Patrick. No, I'm sorry. Who?
Piotr.
Piotr. Piotrek, right?
Yes.
Because it was so hard for me to pronounce He said instead of Piotr, I can say Piotrek.
Yes,
Is it the same?
yes.
It's the same, right? Yeah. Of course, Piotrek.
Thank you so much. It was so
Okay.
nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.